I listen.
Ain't no need for
Bam.
that.
I'm not even, there's no intro to this. We're going straight
It's
in.
not needed.
Straight in, bro. So basically, man's gone viral. The video's gone viral. We done about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And the topic that we was talking about was, why do older men prefer younger women? Now listen closely to me. The video is called Younger Women. Yeah? I need everyone to understand something. When I say younger women, I'm talking about women from 25 years old
And up.
That's a young woman to me, bro. To me, because of my age group.
Because like we're big man, innit?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm in my mid 30s, bro. So to me, young is like 25, bro.
Facts.
Anything below 25 is a baby. A man don't touch babies,
That's
bro.
long.
Man don't touch babies. Man don't need to look at a baby or touch a baby.
Come on.
That's number one. Now, when I said incriminate myself, I meant that by me saying younger girls give better head, it's going to sound as if I'm incriminating myself. Don't you get it? It's not that I'm incriminating myself because I'm scared that I've done something with a young thing, bro. Check my rap sheet, bro.
Receipts, man.
You know what I'm saying? Check my rap sheet. Say something different, but you can't bring that talk to me, bro.
No, come on, man.
You can't bring that talk to me. So that's just to clarify at the beginning, bro.
To get it out there,
That's
innit?
just to put it out there, bro. But even the video, I never put the video out there.
Put it out there. Put it out there about 4 months ago. That's how I'm surprised it picked up now. I'm thinking, raw, like, because at the time it was light. There was like, it got views, but it wasn't really, you know what I mean, popping too tough. And then one day I was like, yo, like, why? Well, like, why am I getting bare ads online? But I'm not on Insta, so I don't know the traction. I'm like, I wonder what's going on. And when I see it, I'm thinking, yo, someone must have jumped on Wave and saw it. Crazy, because people are plugging my page, but I'm not on Insta. It's just, everyone, I'm not on Instagram, so you can't at me online in it. I don't know that shit. But yes, I thought, bro, what's going on? And I thought, bro, and I said, I'll say to you, it's funny how everyone just jumped on it. And do you know what? Why do people, like, assume young, like, if man was 21, it'd make. Of course, you'd assume the age would be much lower, right? Like,
Thank you.
But well, big man, so a young girl to us is like 24, 25. But that's not even young, really, in terms of like, that's still a mature woman in terms of like, she knows what she's doing, yeah? But everyone just assumes it's 50. It's like, why would your first thought jump to underage? It's like, that's how you know internet's tapped. They just see a headline, they jump at it, don't deep it, and I bet you no one watched that video. I bet you no one actually went and watched the whole video, but they just jumping off that clip. So I'm like, come on, you be live.
But the funny thing is, yeah, that I see man them that are meant to be man them interpreting it wrong, because look, you see the internet, one thing about it, yeah, it's always gravitating towards negativity or something to make it seem like it's not.
Of course.
Now, I don't mess with Shade Borough. I just pull it out there from now.
Jeez.
I don't like Shade Borough. I don't mess with Shade Borough. I blocked them. I don't even want them to see my content, bro, because I don't play with them, bro, because to me, they're the worst kind of page there is in the UK. They always try to make you look bad. I've had problems with Shade Borough for years. If you know, go and do your homework on Rare Talks and Shade Borough not getting along. Yeah. But anyway, that's just to talk about Shade Borough. All the other pages and all the other little weirdos making little weird comments about, man, about this and that, bro, that can never be the situation, bro.
Come on, man.
I find it a little bit amusing.
You have to laugh,
The
innit?
first thing that black men do to another black man is think, fuck it, let's drag him instead of talk to him. And these people are meant to have influence. So these guys are meant to have influence. Now they say, oh, we have to speak up about these things. What? So some of these men that are on the camera, they're dating 25, 23-year-old gal.
That's true.
They're dating 19-year-old gal. Their baby mother's all 20 years younger than them.
Facts.
How dare some of you, man, bro? Some of you, man, can't even get gal your age because you look like a feral dog.
Damn, son.
Some of you, man, look like feral dogs. How can you talk about me, bro?
For real.
The flip.
I never thought about that. It's true. Like, there's like a lot of man out there.
Some men are so guilty of some mad things that when they see that post, they have to comment to try and take the guilt off their own back. I know how it feels.
Yeah.
If you're a waste man that's never got gal, that's what you're gonna think. Assume straight away. Oh shit, then man, I'm gonna get exposed. Let me say, brothers, why does man want to mention my fucking name? Keep my name out your dirty mouth.
Damn.
Keep my name out your dirty mouth.
50, you know.
But this is the thing now. Everybody's gonna run with a narrative because I'm a black man. And it's always, people say, you're going out to the race card. But the truth is that they find it more easier to want to say something crazy to her. If a white man came out and said, well, you know, I think older men like younger women. It's cool.
Yeah, cool.
He scientifically probably knows what he's talking about. But me talking about it, it's crazy.
Of course it's gonna be. But fam, how many rich old black men like do you see with young things? So rich old white men. Like you see, fam, I don't think you ever see a rich old white man who's a millionaire, yeah, with a girl older than 25. You won't see that. Man wants a young, fresh, younger blonde thing. It's normal. 20 and 30, like man will go do 21 and harbour that and put it in his arm, walking about streets like it's normal.
But I'll say this. I'll say this one thing, because I'm going to take some accountability for my actions, yeah. Every time I come on my pod, yeah, I say this, yeah. I say this to my man as well. I say this to YC, yeah, and I'm going to say this openly. I say I don't like talking about sex. Am I lying?
For real,
I say I don't like talking about sex. I don't like talking about sexual acts. I don't like that stuff. I've said that on multiple times. Remember when we finished and I said, brother, I'm not really into that, and you can see I'm uncomfortable and I don't really talk about them things.
Even on live, yeah.
So you could, that's not something that I usually do. So I admit that talking about even like sexual things is not a good thing for me personally. I'm a grown man.
Sounds mad.
You know what I'm saying? I got kids, I got family. I'm not proud of that. So I'll take my accountability and say that that's something that I shouldn't really be doing on the internet. That's me personally. I'll hold my hands up and say that's not something I should engage in. And I knew that talking about things like this is the reason, because things like this can happen. Does it make sense? So that's why I'm a little bit wary of talking about sexual things and sexual endeavors on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So you'll rarely hear me talk about things like that. I always try to stay and shy away from that. You know what I'm saying? My man does that a lot, but I'm not really that guy, I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? I was even thinking this guy needs to start his own podcast, talk about that stuff, and maybe he'll bust off of it.
Do you know what? But I've seen a few American podcasts that solely speak about that stuff, and they bang. Like, they slap hard. Like, they get bare engagement.
Yeah.
Enough.
People are going to like that. People are going to like that.
But that's generally my lane. Like I'll be talking about shit normal, because I'm a sexual guy, innit?
Yeah. So I'm just saying, but I'm not like that. So, like, I feel embarrassed that clip had to go viral on the part of that, me talking about that. Does it make sense?
Of all the other things you might
all the other things that I've said. I've said some good things, and I've said some mad things, but for that, it just sounds weird for me personally. So I'm saying, talking about sexual things, I'm not, I'm going to take my accountability, look at myself in the mirror, and try to do better. That's one thing I will say. You probably won't catch me ever talking about sex again on our podcast.
No,
you can.
Not.
I'm cutting out all the clips of me. That's me personally. Not because that man's shy of it, but I don't feel like it's, for me as a person who I am, it's not an honourable thing, so I'm not going to do it. You know, so I don't want to embarrass people that I love and all that. Like, I'm not going to do things like that. So I hold my hands up to that, bro. I hold my hands up as a man and say, that's not something I should be engaging with, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, the point that I made about men wanting younger women
that's a fact.
And detesting older women.
That's a fact.
I didn't see where I told a lie.
Yeah, that's a fact. And every man out there can attest to this. No man... I don't think, very few men who are like maybe 40 would want another 40-year-old next to him as a woman. Sorry, like another woman. I can't see that. If you asked any man, if you had a choice and you gave him two carbon copies of the same woman, one was 40, one was 25, I don't know many who would choose the 40 one. The exact same woman, but just one's 25 and one's 40. You wouldn't choose the 40 one. Because the moment you look at 125, you think youthful, fertile, and just more, maybe just... Do you know what I will say? Women tend to take the word inexperience and use it as a negative, yeah? Inexperience to a man is more beneficial because he thinks I can sort of show her maybe, or mold her into the woman that she could be for me, because she doesn't have that much like damage, trauma and experiences to where you might feel like you can't fix her. She's too far gone. A woman that's almost young hasn't got that much life experiences to where she's going to be broken, to where she can't learn from you. You understand? So men like women almost like a clean slate.
100%.
I can work with this. A man will, but no man wants to take a woman that's stuck in her ways, is very like hostile, defensive, and is gonna be like, I like it like this, and that's just it. Man's gonna dip from that. But a young girl's more willing to listen, and generally, statistics would even show that younger women prefer older men anyway, because we tend to, in their eyes, like we've got like more like our shit together, like probably got house, car, kids, all that sorted by that a certain point. How much times have you heard a girl say, "Oh, like I don't like boys my age, like they're too mature"? So they naturally look at older men because we provide what they're looking for. So they think girls date up. I remember even being in school, girls 15, 16. Man was outside in like the BMs all 24, 25. We saw it as normal back then.
And when we say younger women, again, we're talking about women from 25 up. We have to keep mentioning this because if we don't, they're going to take the clip and then say, oh, look, they like younger women. Like they like little babies. Right. And like I said to you, a woman under the age of 25 to me is a baby. So I like to make that very clear for you people that don't have sense.
Context.
Yeah. So...
running with that, innit?
It's I find the internet a very amazing place.
It is amazing.
It's a very amazing place. People will find any reason to hate on you. And you know the funny thing is, yeah, like some people go on like they never see your content, but they see you elevating and see you doing
That's
things,
enough.
and they create in their own bubble because they're not doing a lot with their life, how can I say something that will try and damage his career? Because they're not on anything that you're on, even though they don't disagree with your message. Because if you deep the messages, bro, you as a man, you can't disagree.
Right.
Unless... Even if you're a simp, bro, there's
matter.
something in there for you.
Yeah.
You know the ones
100%,
there? Even if you're a
100%.
simp, there's something in there for you.
100%.
But what I've clocked is that it's easier to plant hate on a man than actually plant love and admiration. Because love and admiration means that I mess with you and I'm trying to get to where you are. The problem with what I see is blog pages take a lot of things out of. And this is even a bigger issue in our community than it looks, because people will start throwing around words that don't fit people's narratives. So I'll give you an example. Someone will throw a word and say, oh, he's a diss, yeah? I'm never going to say the word, because I feel like, for me, it doesn't even resonate with me, so I wouldn't even say them words. But someone will say that word, yeah, thinking that, yeah, I got one up on him, not realising that you're damaging the whole community by saying that word.
True.
Because you know in your heart of hearts what someone actually meant, but you're trying to twist it
Of course.
to try and get an agenda. And you know what the funny thing is? Maybe we do this to people, or maybe we've done that. See what I'm saying? So
Part of the game,
I can't really complain too much.
part of the game,
Does it make
innit?
sense? But I just wanted to clarify.
Okay, of course.
It's good to have clarification and be very clear, because I don't know you people think that man's not clear or something. That's what I had to call the emergency meeting.
And you know, yeah, and after this video, like, man ain't gonna clear this up again. It's done now. You know, like there's no 3 days later another one and another one. It's like man put it to bed. It's to rest. It's done now. Like, man cleared it up. Ain't no like follow up to a follow up to a follow up. It's like, no, man's gonna set pace. Told you what it is. I said we know that blog pages, and obviously the word blog, their whole move is to find shit to blog about. And like you said, they must pre-bear our content. But blog pages sit and wait for something that's worth posting to get them traction. You understand? So, like, man clip dumps regularly. So they must have been pre my page for a minute to even come across it. But it's like, wait, what video is going to get us views? Bang, there we go, got him.
No, not got him. What video is going to damage his career?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, which clip can we get and pull it out of context? Man said they've never some of you pages have never posted me. You never even liked me.
But till now.
Yeah, but now you'll post it because it's something negative against me. But I love it. I'm saying to you, I love it because it shows me how fragile people's minds really are and how easy it is to manipulate the internet.
100%.
Anyone can come on the internet and say anything and get traction, bro. Anyone can say anything or do anything and come on the internet and do it. And the reason why is because people, they assume the worst automatically. That's the first thing people do. They assume the worst. Because my brother said to me, bro, why did people assume that you're talking about underage? Bro,
yeah, exactly.
Man's never even known you to be like that. You've always got pen gal for your whole life.
It's normal.
You've always got pen gal your whole life. Why would man even assume that? And then someone said, and then he said, it's the reason why it's because the older women are probably mad that you said older women are washed. So I was like,
yeah.
But I never wrote that, just for you lot's information.
It was all me.
This clickbait specialist done that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The traction. But obviously, do you know what? But clickbait culture is real because it's used for engagement to get you drawn in to watch what they're talking about. Yeah, but...
No, but someone's angry before they even watch the video.
Of course.
They're angry already.
Of course.
Old women watch, fuck this guy.
Of course. So people was already on edge before they clicked it.
Yeah.
Because of the thing.
Yeah.
But then more time, once you have the viewer in, it's like it worked. Like I got you on my page to read to see something. So I think
the moment that I've got a reaction from you and I've got you to comment something negative, you've kind of lost.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, well, here you go. And because even if you hate us, it's like, what are they talking about now? And you know what? It's easy to hate, but it's hard to love, man. And that's why the game's messed up, because it's like, man will be sitting on your heels for time thinking, like, this video is gonna help us, because people hate low key, yeah. And there's a lot of screen watchers like this. So there are people who might be following you for a year, ain't left one comment, ain't really like made no engagement, but they're just preying you.
As soon as something like this pops up,
it's like I can finally say something. So like that's hate, because you must have dropped over 100 motivational messages speaking about men's mental health, like men not seeing their kids. They don't want to hear that, bro. They want to see something like this because it's clickbait worthy, it's newsworthy, it's something that's gonna break the internet. Hence why every blog page is hopping on the back of something. But remember, I said more time for people. Remember I said to you, it's not personal, it's business. So a blog page goal is to blog. Whatever's trending, we're gonna post that. It doesn't matter what it is. So I don't feel like maybe some if you don't fuck with them, but generally most blog pages think, oh, what's that? Let me repost it. Like I said, we might be guilty of, oh, what's trending now? Let's hop on that and talk about it. So that's part of the game, innit? But like I said, it just goes a bit too far when people start throwing out names. And that key word, assume. It's just, why would your first thought be, oh, she's got to be underage? Like with no type of just, how about...
There's no evidence, there's no history, there's no nothing.
Yeah, but how about just like, oh, what age did you mean? Or like, how young? Like, then you can... But it's just, it must be... And now everyone's running with it. You know what? But fam, all these people are running with it. It's high. I see bare comments of LOL, laughter. Yeah, so it's not really... It's not
no, man, I know that I've got people that love me.
Yeah.
And I know I've got people that hate me. And I mean hard. So like people in the comment sections were saying all kinds of weird stuff.
Of course.
He lives at home with his parents, he does this, he does that. And it's like, I'm sitting there thinking, bro, like people really proper like talk about you as if they know you.
Don't know if
that's
you know it,
weird, you know? To me, that's the most weirdest thing, like, but I don't really pay attention to them comments. I swear that I don't care about comments if this person,
there's no point.
Oh, he's a this, he's a that, he done this, but you see the comments where man's talking about he likes, he's a you know what I'm saying? He's a this or is that. I'm like, what are you like? Man, clarify that straight away.
You have to.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because that's the point where it will make me like think, nah, bro. Like, do it make sense? There's a time where you don't pay attention to the ball.
You can't do it all the time.
But there's times where you have to say, no.
Of course.
You lot can't be trying to throw that rubbish on my name, bro.
And then
because I don't even play them games.
Hence why we pulled up normal. Like I said, hence why I pulled it. You know what? Like, bro, hit me. You know what? Like you hit me. Let's clear this up. Come, like, shell it quickly, and it's like, okay, moving on. But it's like I said, like let them ride the wave for a few more days. You know what I mean? Let it be whatever, and then like they'll soon.
No, there's no riding no wave, bro. We're putting out this video because
No, I'm saying the blog page.
Oh yeah. Obviously they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then the funny thing is, this is how I know most of you people are biased. You won't even put this clip up. They won't put this. They won't put this clip up. Yeah, they won't put my response up. So they'll put the clip up to try and damage you, but they won't put up the response. And the reason being is because their angle was never for clarity. It was always for damage.
Yeah, probably. But you already know that the lie is more entertaining than the truth, right? Like the lie sells way more and like spreads way quicker than the truth. Like it's easier to believe a lie because it's entertaining. Do you get it? But if someone comes out of truth, it's like, that's not really going to do anything. I mean, it happens like media, the way they control the news, like narrative, like certain stories. It's like what makes them look bad? You know what I mean? Like what clips can we pull from that episode to make them look bad? But when you sit and watch it, you're like, oh yeah, that happened. What? Love Island, Big Brother, Love and Hip Hop, all of these things. What can we get engagement from? What are going to make people watch this show? Because the ratings are low right now. Like the ratings are bad. Oh, someone had a fight. Love it. Oh, you know what I mean? So a lot of things are part of the game. Like I said, it goes too far when people don't know you. Like fright names and slurs and shit. It was like, come on now. But the interaction, like man, don't care for that because that's part of the game. And we do it like we're in that public space where we do shit with podcasts. So that's normal. But it's like when people just get excited and start extra talking and throwing out names. It's like you're known from nowhere, but. Half of them people, like you said, already didn't like you and was calling you names before this video dropped anyway. So for you, it's just another day minus the names they're using. But in terms of, they said, oh, he lives at home, all these things. They've been saying that for months. So like, the saying you can't put out every fire is evident, but the fire you do put out is the one that's burning the most or the one that's catching the most fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what? Fuck that. Oh, that one's kind of high now.
Facts.
Let me throw some water in that and dead it. You know what I mean? So it's, I mean, but it was overacting, fam. I woke up like, what kind of my phone?
What do you mean? Yesterday?
Yeah, it just broke, fam.
Well, yesterday?
Yeah. It just broke. Like, as in, like, TikTok video weren't loaded, fam. My page was just locked for like raw. I just broke, fam. Because the traffic must have been so high. Everyone's running to my page. But see, what do you understand, yeah? Now, all you lot are printing all our other videos, yeah? So we're still up. How about that? All my other videos are just going up, though.
All the older ones, innit?
But older ones are just jumping up.
Show us your engagement. Swear
down, fam.
You know what? This is just a lesson to anyone, yeah? That, like, this guy's go to your analytics, bro. Let me see.
That video has got so much likes and saves. Like likes as in they like the video. So
I think a lot of people didn't like it like that. See, I've started to realize the internet is a weird place. Like people will like something, but not really like it. Does that make sense? So I'll like it.
Okay.
But
okay.
I'm just liking it for the sake.
Because it's there.
Because on other blog pages, I see the likes and I'm like, wow, it's got 10,000 likes. So why has it got 10,000 likes if people hate it? It should have no likes. If what I'm saying is wild,
right,
why is anyone liking it?
That's so true.
Why are people liking something that nobody likes?
That is weird,
so the comments looking crazy and the likes are looking crazy. But you always know if you got more hate than love is when you have more comments than likes.
Okay, well,
if you have more comments than likes, you're hated.
Okay, let's
that's when you've done bad. Because people generally don't like that. They're just commenting because they're very upset.
Okay. So if we're gonna use that example, yeah, the video Going Crazy has got 1,600 comments, yeah. How much likes do you think she's got?
10K.
11K. So that's way more than that. That's 1,000% more comments.
What, that video?
Yeah.
The actual video?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Think about it, yeah. 11,000 likes, but only 1,000 comments. So people must be liking it then. They must be liking it, cuz.
But that don't make sense. That don't make sense. 11.2K
likes.
But how? But anyway, look, listen.
They're fucking with it.
Like I said, I'll take my accountability for where I take my accountability. But again, everyone knew what I was talking about and the age group of women that I was talking about, and I don't really need to say any more, man. I don't really like. This is an old topic, man.
This is old, isn't it?
It's an old topic, man. We was all discussing, not just me. Everybody's discussing.
So
I feel like to put out everyone's clip of what they said about younger women.
Dump it.
Because
I don't mind.
It wasn't just me. Everybody was talking about it, bro. Four men was saying
we prefer young women.
That they would prefer younger women.
All of us.
Yeah. Younger women meaning 25.
24, 25, yeah. Because obviously, when man are of age, man knows that 24, 25 is young women to us.
Now, the whole conversation, and I think even going back, the conversation sprung from a woman saying older men like younger women because they're more naive, and we were saying younger women is not as naive as you think they are. Mm-hmm. That's why they're making money off OnlyFans. Younger girls are killing it off the internet. They know how to use the internet to their best ability. So how are they naive? Your older women think they're more wiser, but then end up with a drug dealer for 20 years in prison.
Facts.
So how? You're a 39-year-old woman getting finessed by a 45-year-old man.
Facts.
But you're meant to be less naive though, but it's still happening. So sometimes I feel like the internet plays these little games with people, and I'm not into these little games with you, innit? You know what I'm saying? All the people that do have a general problem with me, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's different.
DM me, bro.
Hey, hit me up.
Like, DM me, bro. Like, if it's a swingers, we swing it out. If whatever it is, bro, if you want to sit down and have a conversation, we can sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, of course, big man thing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I can have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just going to sit there and be a little weird hater from the sideline, then, bro, do your thing. I wish you nothing but success and the best, bro. I will never go on a blog page, see a man say something and call him names out of his thing because I know that could be damaging. And when people have influence comes a great responsibility. We can't just be dragging our own people through the mud, through things without clarification. You know what I'm saying? And even man now, they'll see this video and be like, oh, he's only saying that because the heat hit him. Bro, I'm saying it because I want to and because I can.
And it's true. That is true.
I have to clarify truth because you lot all lying. When everyone's lying, you've got to clarify the truth sometimes. And that's what it is, man. But anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe. If you're here right now watching this, you know that we're the best, man. Check out the YouTube. You know what I mean? Check out the Spotify. You already know, man.
It's the reason why we're number one, man.
Come on, man. And we're in the best podcast studio in the world, Rare Hub Studios. You already know where that.
Jeez.